Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to review the new Christmas animated film released on Netflix, Dead Christmas. Now, it's December, and so far I haven't made a single Christmas video, which is kind of wild. So I decided to watch a Christmas film and review it. Not only that, but I decided to watch a newer film because it's been a minute since I reviewed a new release. So I decided to watch and review Dead Christmas and just to give it a shot because I have seen a couple of videos already about this film and it did intrigue me so much so that I decided to actually watch it. And after that, let me tell you, this is just a just a wonderful film, a wonderful little Christmas watch that the whole family can enjoy. I just really enjoyed that Christmas. Like the first of all, I think that the the main reason why I liked it because of the characters and the writing. The writing in this is extremely solid, which is no surprise because the writer of the film, who is also the writer of the original story that I believe, like it's Richard Curtis. Richard Curtis is the writer of the film, and also I believe this is based on his like short story, Christmas story that he wrote. Anyways, this is his work, and you can definitely feel that Richard Curtis's like writing style in this. Like something that I like a lot about Richard Curtis's writing is that it just feels very believable and real. Like, sure, most of his films are rom-coms, which aren't for a lot of people, although personally I do enjoy them, including his. Like his films in general just feel so, at least most of them, just feel so believable, charming, nice, and just lovely. And Dead Christmas is definitely another one of them. Like all of the characters are just very likable in their own ways. From uh, the boy Danny and his relationship with his mother and teacher. Like the teacher in this is honestly one of my favorite characters in this. Like so, just very interesting. A very interesting thing twist to the mean teacher trope. Also, the twins, the twin girls, Sam and Charlie. They are very likable characters. Like I think that pretty much everybody in this film is likable in some way. Like like you care about a lot of these people, a lot of these characters, and you just you just feel so happy just watching them in this situation. Like I just felt happy, so happy at the end, seeing everything nice and with a happy ending. Like, does this film feel a bit cheesy? Yes, it does, but at the same time, it does feel very much like Christmas, and Christmas is can be a bit cheesy too, which is nice. I like that feeling, and it, I don't know how to best describe it, but just very nice. But don't get me wrong, this is not a generic Christmas animated film. This is like it does take some creative liberties. Like at the beginning, we see snow reverse, be, because Santa is telling the story, and he went back to describe. So we see snow going back up, uh, to imply that we go to start at the beginning, and like that is very small, very simple idea, but so effective and charming. And there are a couple of other like there are a couple of scenes where we see in the through the houses, but in a sort of Sims like fashion, which again is simple but effective. Like everything about the film, like even the voice acting, like there are a couple of voices that I uh, did heard and recognized. Like Bill Nye is in this film playing a character named like Lighthouse Bob, Lighthouse Bill, Bob. I already forgot, but he's great. Bill Nye is great in anything, even in a small role like this. Also, Brian Cox is in this film as well, voice acting Santa. Brian Cox is honestly one of the absolute best actors currently alive, so it's awesome to just hear his voice as Santa. It's awesome. But most of the voice acting cast is unknowns, at least to me. But I actually love that. It's kind of charming to like listen to unknowns, like not having an animated film filled with like recognizable names. Like it's just fantastic. Honestly, it's just charming. Like it feels like you are listening and also watching like real people. Like sure, some characters can be a bit stereotypical, but in the most charming way possible. And I honestly don't know what else. Like all I can really add is this is also a British Christmas film, and the type of humor in this is very British. Which personally, as someone who grew up with Monty Python and other British like comedians and comedy, I loved it. I really loved British comedy, including here. I personally found this film very funny, enjoyable. Just I don't know if everybody is going to agree with that, but I had a laugh one or two, and I just had a ball. I just really love my time with this film. It's a very nice, charming Christmas film, and I can honestly see it becoming a classic, which I would actually like. I would actually really like it to become a classic because it is really that charming, just creative, and just wonderful. So the plot, I forgot to mention about the plot. The plot of this film is basically a bit of an anthology story where we follow separate characters with separate stories, but they all came together at the end, which is great. It's charming to see all these uh, other characters just interacting with each other in a very charming way. It's just great. Just overall, that Christmas is a great little uh, Christmas film, fun for the whole family, and I do hope it will become a Christmas classic because again I can see it being a classic, and I just highly recommend it. Honestly, put it on your Christmas watch list this year and see if you like it. Personally, I really dig it, and yeah, that's my thoughts on that Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.